County. He's saying local politics really affect you.
Yeah.
Like that's something that really changes your life. He goes, but the day-to-day happenings of the White House, most of it is just you're fixating on these things that really are probably never going to have any impact. But local stuff, who's the mayor? That has a direct impact on your life. What are they going to do with the streets?
Well, it's not only the impact, it's like how much power do you have to affect change? At the local level, a lot. At the White House level, very little.
Yeah. And we're seeing that, which is really one of the really fascinating things about Trump being president, is how much he's trying to do and how much he's not able to do and how much pushback there is and how much he is able to do and how much outrage there is about it and how much chaos is surrounding the whole situation.
Yeah.
It's fascinating to watch all the checks and balances and the safety procedures that are sort of built into the system of government act out. And now that you see the Senate controlled by the Republicans and the House controlled by the Democrats, like, oh Jesus.
This is what I was hoping for, chaos, as much chaos as possible, the shit show. And it's going to be even more of a shit show in the House with trying to pick Pelosi's number 2.
Yeah.
So
and also, do you see that Trump was saying nice things about Pelosi? Hilarious.
I know, trolling
She's
the fuck out of her.
She's a smart woman. She does a great job. I think she really loves our country.
No, did you see what she said? He goes, she deserves to be speaker, and if the Democrats won't vote for her, we'll throw her Republican votes.
Wow, he said that?
Yeah, he tweeted it out.
Ooh, clever boy.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm just gonna press some buttons and see what happens. And they all freak out. It's amazing.
It really is funny. You know what I thought was really hilarious, and I actually enjoyed it when Alec Baldwin got arrested, and they said to Trump, Alec Baldwin got arrested. How do you feel? He goes, I wish him luck.
And you know how I tweeted out, I go, I bet you CNN's going to say Trump refuses to denounce violence in his hometown.
That's true. I mean, but the fact that he's like, I wish him luck. I mean, look, he just knocked a home run out in the parking lot and smashed every window in the cars parked out there.
Yeah.
I mean, with Baldwin getting arrested for punching someone after all those years of him mocking him on CNN on Saturday Night Live.
But it's the Trump curse. Like everyone who goes after him, they end up getting destroyed. Like Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I mean, she just fell and broke 3 of her hips. I hope she gets
Do you think that's a curse?
It's a Trump curse.
Could be an old lady just falls down.
No, but the timing of these things are so perfect and so hilariously perfect. What about Stormy Daniels? Like now you got to pay his legal fees. Like
that is kind of hilarious.
Yeah,
that she's got to pay his legal fees. You know how much stripping you got to do to pay those legal fees? His legal fees.
I don't know, Joe.
His legal fees must be through the roof. They're probably millions of dollars.
Yeah, it's got to be crazy. Yeah,
yes.
He's charging the right.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he has an enormous legal team. And then how about all these people that were going to turn on him, like Michael Cohen? Now he's fucked.
Yeah.
What is he going to do now? What is he going to say? Well, we already know that you paid her off, and now no one cares.
Right.
Because he just won the case.
Right.
And so she has to pay his legal fees, and now you're stuck with nothing. You have nothing.
Right. And no, he's trying to say that Trump's saying, oh, Trump used racist language with me. It's like, really? Okay.
Well, there's supposedly that Mark Burnett tape.
Okay, yeah, Tom Arnold's trying to find this. Right, that's supposedly happened.
Mark Burnett, the guy, is that Mark Burnett?
Yeah, the Survivor guy and the Apprentice guy.
He's apparently very religious.
Okay.
And he is inclined to support Trump's positions on many things, and he's just not going to release that.
No, there's no way Trump, who's running a TV show, we look at Megyn Kelly, Joy Reid. If he's using racial slurs in front of cameras and a cast of 50, which I'm sure are going to have people of color. This is New York. There's no way this wouldn't have leaked at the time.
That's not true.
If he's using the N-word?
That's not true. No. If there's a sound guy and there's a producer and they're collecting tapes and everyone has...
No. If he's doing this publicly in front of all the...
He's not doing it publicly. He's talking to someone and it was recorded. Much like the Billy Bush thing when he was on the bus.
Right.
He's kind of doing it publicly, but he's talking to somebody.
I thought he was talking to one of the cast members, supposedly.
That's not what I heard.
Okay. This tape is like Bigfoot.
Yeah, it is like Bigfoot. It's more like Hangar 18.
But the other thing is, if he's using this language, he would have been using it frequently. Because he does hit certain words over and over.
Yes. But it could be he used it in a very specific way. Like, you know the story about the guy from Netflix, right?
Which one?
How about the story about the
Papa John
guy?
Yeah, that's outrageous.
Well, we'll explain it to people that don't know the story.
Well,
because
so
it's kind
Papa
of a crazy
John
story.
was on the conference call
with a PR firm.
And he was saying, we're not going to be like Colonel Sanders saying blah, blah, blah with the N-word.
Yeah.
And he was quoting somebody else as an example of don't use this kind of speech. It's really bad. And they go, oh, you invoked that word, you're fired.
Literally, and he is the CEO of the company, and he's saying to them, we're not going to use these words. We're not going to be like these persons. Like, it's not like saying Michael Richards. Like, I hate, like if I said that, like, hey, I'm not going to be like Michael Richards and get on stage in front of everybody and drop some N-bombs. And people just started freaking out. Joe Rogan just said the N-word. And then all of a sudden that becomes public, and then I get fired, and then YouTube pulls me off, and then iTunes pulls me off. Literally, that's what's like what happened with the Papa John's guy. But all anybody hears is the Papa John's guy said racist shit.
No, no, no.
That's all they hear.
All they heard was Papa John's refused to support Colin Kaepernick. And now they're like, all right, we're going to get this fucker. And they did.
That's part of it too, right? Yeah, that's part of it too.